That is one big kid.
Huge. 7'3", and not exactly slim. So coming up a little particular, but matched up in the second round last year. Cavs prevailed up against the team that was right behind him. That was Kennedy Meeks, wouldn't he?
Exactly.
So the opening minute of play, and the 6'10" center Kennedy Meeks. Good take. Going hard to the hole. T.J. Williams, the 22-year-old from San Antonio, in the Summer League last year as well. He can rise, go over anybody. We know that. That time he wants a dime, and he'll get it on the triple.
So give Tavares an opportunity to get down the floor to establish good position.
Kennedy Meeks inside, outside.
The hands by Meeks.
That was a fastball.
Yes, you can't do that anymore.
Yeah, right.
I'm sorry to interrupt.
No, that's good. You're good, Charlie.
So not as many players this last game. Williams filling it up.
James down on the floor. Kyrie can take over, but you have Kyrie playing heavy minutes. I think if Felder can figure out a way to be consistent, take care of the basketball.
Felder played in 35 games before the break, just 7 afterwards. So important for him after the Summer League is over, as Williams gets his way up to 9 with the 3.
Available. Right before we broke away, Brent, you brought up a great point. And how tired it seemed the Cavs got in the second half. And then the man from Mexico.
And I think that's part of the coaching staff's dilemma right now until training camp gets here.
Good call, though. Who is going to be that energy?
At the right dollar amount and get them in is hard to do.
On the takeaway, Sir Dominic Pointer. It picks it up. A little more than a minute to play. 23% shooting for Toronto, and it's taken away.
I think they were.
It'll be Reynolds. Nice little step back. Jalen Reynolds out of Xavier.
Out of his comfort zone. Sam was very much that way.
Rip Hamilton-like. Deep one. It'll go. It's a long 2 for Lloyd. Or Patrick Patterson, who is gone now and signed a contract, has moved along as a free agent. Nice step back, Kennedy Meeks. Soft touch for the big fella.
Of them for years have done consistently. He's going to have a great opportunity to make a step forward.
Good take. Watson.
Being down, you go into a training camp saying, you know what, now's the time. We've taken steps the last 3 years. Let's do it one more time. And let's be competitive in the Eastern Conference. First you called, what's that feeling?
It's healthy. You're still on the right side of the grass. Kennedy Meeks once again.
Get up and down the floor. They love his demeanor. They love his presence in the locker room, but can he keep himself in good condition and play fast enough?
Coach.
No question about it. And Stack did have a lot of points. And you want to know why, Joel? I know that. A lot of them were on you. Yeah, I could not stop that guy. Heading up the young guys at the 9:05.
Another guy, as we talked about it, that played to his strengths. Great college career, well timed by Reynolds on the block. The 12-2 run in Canada. I got a tweet from somebody between games that said there are more young men and women playing basketball in Canada than hockey in Canada. Philadelphia and Brooklyn for those two teams.
I think Toronto has to do things next year, Joel, in a way, because of Dwayne Casey, setting the floor and creating more space and not have maybe so many predictable possessions in a game, and play through some situational things.
Now, all of a sudden, the tempo changes. You said it. Siakam on the wing at the 3 and getting up and down. So maybe it's a different look, different tempo to display to another team. Corner 3, make it a 2 on the line, but T.J. Williams has done nothing wrong.
On the perimeter against guys that are able to shoot threes and bring you away from the lane and the rim protection. That's the problem.
White avoided the flyby. It's interesting. He talked about it and the fatigue factor, and he talked about it after the finals. He thought his team was a little bit tired at the end of the year.
For you and your playing career, how great that is to have those guys be able to talk through some of those experiences as players and on the floor.
He never plays 5 foot, but he does our defense. And, he's great. Like you said, you mentioned all the other guys, Vitale, Posey.
I'm not objective. And that is Jack Sigma, who's courtside here. That's the greatest thing about Summer League. Out of the timeout, how about that play and the setup away from Pointer?
How many times, Joel, you execute a play like that, you get a score, it helps set up your defense, you build on another stop, and you get another two. So, great timeout.
Tavares took it away. The long arm of Eddie Tavares. Good floater. What a start.
Well said, Joel.
Inside of 8 to play.
Revealing our dietary choices.
It was your idea. It was a brilliant one, I might add.
Keep it high. Forrest does a decent job of that, but I'd say
Double. He's got 10 points, 9 boards. It's Pointer. And a perfectly timed block. Good 20 at camp. And usually we say October. That's no longer the case because the season's starting in mid-October. So it's going to be September now. Lloyd off the rub out top. Paid off. Well done. On the run out. Hard to the hole. Almost.
their proximity for the Laker fans and the Kings fans who come out in droves.
Yes.
They like to see their squad. And we talked about Meeks maybe making an impact in the final 3:30 of this game.
A lot of minutes on the floor tonight. It'll be Williams. And I thought Pointer got it. Yes, Tavares was ready, but Pointer's been the most aggressive of all the Cavaliers. A quick deuce, but out of timeouts. Set it up. Great look. Yes! Come through with Andrew White. And not a challenge on the shot.
Williams comes over. There was no intent to give it back. They just wanted to keep another defender out. And Lloyd late on the challenge. I think that was Lloyd. And a nice job by White, who we had mentioned made 4 3-pointers so far in Vegas Summer League. This time squaring up and drilling one to the neck.
And a smaller lineup for the Cavaliers. Tavares over on the sideline. Beverly's going to jump. The 23-year-old from Rochester, New York, beat Houston, in fact, 95-90 in the extra session. TJ Williams and a lead for the Cavs. Watson on the reverse, and we're all leaving at 75. This game for these two teams, the Summer League play. It's kind of fitting that it is close and goes this way. Williams denied, ridden a little bit over the shoulder. The charge. It's a good transition defense by the Cavs. Pointer got to the cup. 77-75 Cavaliers. Get it in. Lloyd at the buzzer. That'll do it. And the Cavaliers prevail in overtime over the Summer League edition of the Raptors, 78-75.